Welcome back to part 2 of Have Another with Espo, rearranging Stock Up Saturday, or, yeah, whatever, we'll figure it out. Saturday doesn't need a rhyme. We're rearranging the whiskey shelf. We've got another 8 minutes to play with. Sorry about cutting off abruptly, I didn't quite realize where we were at. When I left off, Buffalo Trace was going here. Again, Buffalo Trace, delicious whiskey. Love it. If you know me, send some. You want to be friends? It's good times. Bring some. Send it on down. I mean, feel free to send any. Like, if you got a bottle of Pappy lying around, you feel like send it over. Send it on over. Next up, Bibb and Tucker. Just picked this one up. This was... Yep. Oh, that's corky. It smells absolutely wonderful. I was hemming and hawing over this one in the liquor store forever. And eventually, cool bottle, gonna look cool on the shelf, won out. It's very tasty. I ended up trying it the other day. Small batch bourbon. It's got all this stuff written in. It's delightful. 46%, 92 proof. Nothing too crazy, not super huge proof, but it's really tasty. And again, sometimes a cool bottle looks cool. I keep that Drake one on there, because it looks cool, even though it's terrible. This one's gonna go front and center. So we're gonna put that in with the Four Roses, just because it looks pretty neat. Looks like an old it's like an old jug that should have a bunch of X's on it, right? Start blowing on it, making music. What else? Oh, got another modifier we forgot about. Saint Germain. I like keeping that in the bar. Pop that over here. Oh, can't forget. Here we go. One of my crown jewels. I realize it's a little overhyped, but I love it. I think it's fantastic. Blanton's got this bottle from my uncle for a Secret Santa thing back when you could find it readily. It's probably about 2017, I think. 2016? 2016 sounds about right. Right after I got it, I started seeing it in movies all the time, so I called it my supervillain whiskey, just because I knew if there was ever a bar in a layer, it was going to have some Blantons on it. It's a very distinctive bottle, has a very, very distinctive look to it anyway, and has a pretty distinctive taste too. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Sally does not like whiskey, and she'll take a couple sniffs of that and think it's the bee's knees, but not an actual bee's knees. One of the last ones to go on, bottle of Woodford Reserve. It's not double oaked. Haven't gone around trying one of those yet. I'm gonna give it a sniff. I don't love Woodford as much as most people do. I think it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's delightful. It's a little... This one's a little overhyped for me. I don't know if it's just a brand appreciation thing. Got a second bottle. I really like it. It's just, it's not one of my favorites. Where is this gonna go? I think in front of the Larceny? Right behind the Glencairns? That fits. That works. It's working well. I thought I was going to have to keep some stuff on the floor. Apparently not. The little bottle, you can go to the side until that one's empty. So we'll pop that out. I've got the chocolate bitters. Because it's wrapped in paper, I think we're going to pop that up. Aztec Brothers. Got this one from my cousin. It was part of a gift called Surviving Christmas with the In-Laws. It was a thing of chocolate milk, peppermint vodka with the swirly bottle, which is scratch and sniff, by the way, which is always kind of fun. And this. And that was, he called that Surviving Christmas with the In-Laws. That was the drink he made up, and I've been making it ever since. Here's the bottle. One of them. It's probably around about 6 of it since then, because we go through it a fair amount. It's also great in hot chocolate. If you've watched that, you know. Excellent tailgate hot chocolate thing. Pop that over here with the other bitters. I do like the idea of starting an infinity bottle with that. I think that's really fun. We've got some mixing glasses that we need to put up. So we'll pop those over with the... Keep those out front. Saint Germain. Pop that over with the decanter. Chartreuse can come in here. I forget exactly why I bought that chartreuse, but I'm happy I did. Turns out I really like chartreuse. I don't know why. It's got like a spicy gummies kind of flavor to it, if that makes sense. Still very tasty. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a Magnotta brand. Yeah, we'll get a close up. It's really fruity. It's a thing to drink. It's tasty. Now we've got some cardamom bitters. Don't really have too much room left for bitters. Let me keep these modifiers handy. I want to keep those out more. St. Germain, go a little further back because we don't use it all that often, although we've been using it a fair amount recently. Bitters can go with the bitters, put the Peychauds all together, and the spritzers can kind of all go, the spritzers will go behind, because they can fit in there nicely. I am missing one thing here, so this can go on the shelf, or in the drawer, I guess is the proper way of saying that. I am missing one thing. Oh, Sally got this for me years ago. A little bourbon barrel. You can oak up your whiskeys. It's delightful, delightful. I like it a lot. I think it's cool. I keep a bottle of Weisers in there just to kind of, you know, gussy it up a little bit. Pop that on the side. And there we go. I think that does it. I think I was right to leave this one out because there wasn't much room. This one's going to get drank in the next little while. So I think we're going to do something with rye next week. Delightful. Who knows what? Maybe we'll use this when we're doing our Sazeracs next Wednesday. I think that'll be a thing. Anyway, I think that about covers it. Would like to leave some more space for when I pick up another bottle of Legend. Legend's another one from Joe. Again, if you're noticing a trend, Joe's my brother. He's the one. If you're looking for my brother, it's the one that looks nothing like me. Yeah, that's about it. We've got our whiskey shelf settled. We're gonna bring this in. This is probably a bad video. We're gonna do it anyway. Oh, try not to drop stuff. Got her all organized. I like how that's going. I like how that finishes off. Got our Glencairn still handy. I think I'm gonna move this Cheers thing over so we can move the Glencairns up. Give that whiskey a little more space. Oh, one last thing. This goes on there. It's more decorative than anything at this point. I'm not gonna drink it. Or I might someday. A St. Andrews golf ball Scotch whiskey. Old St. Andrews Scotch whiskey. I think it's just the coolest thing. And it looks like a golf ball. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. I think it's fun. I'm gonna shrink down. Do I have anything else to put up? I think that's it. What do we have here? Coffee bitters. I think that covers it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if that's aesthetically pleasing for you. You think this is a little bit much? I don't care. But put it in the comments. Let me know what you think there. Well, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to see more of it, subscribe. We'll do more. Tell your friends. Cheers.